Hello and good evening. My name is Kathy Moscato. I'm the director of the Bethel Park Community Center. And on behalf of the municipality of Bethel Park, I want to welcome you and thank you for joining us for our annual Lighting of the Tree event. As you can tell, this is a little bit different than our normal. We've gone high tech with this. A few other out of the norm things are we are obviously outside, and speaking from somebody who's done both inside and outside, I got to say it's a little chilly and I prefer inside. But the most important things this evening are that we have a beautiful tree that will be lit. We have special guests from the North Pole, and we have Mayor Allen to guide us through the ceremony. Before I turn that over to him, though, I do have a couple of special thanks to people. There were a lot of staff that made this possible, but there are a few that I'd like to single out. Number one is Michelle Pilata, who helped keep our gingerbread contest alive and well for the 5th year in a row. Dave Cable and his crew for making tonight's technical Facebook Live possible, and Sue Dolliner, the Public Works Director, and she had 4 gentlemen that made the tree and the beautiful couch that you see behind us. Kevin Schweitzer, sorry, having trouble reading my card, Tom Farley, Tim Concannon, and Brian Morrow. So again, thanks to all of those folks who really made tonight wonderful and possible, and we're happy that you all are here to help share it with us. Mayor Allen?
Thank you, Kathy. Well, this certainly is a little bit different than we're used to. Unlike Kathy, I do like it outside. I know there's not a whole lot of people here, and if it were a regular year, there may not be that many people coming because of the weather. But this is what Christmas is all about. The snow is certainly around us, and we also have our special guests right behind me. The first thing I wanted to do was mention, as Kathy alluded to, our gingerbread contest, and I wanted to announce the winners. For the most creative gingerbread house, it was Santa's Cozy Inn, and that was by Natalie Thomas. The best theme, Camping for Christmas, and that was by Katie and Mia Hogue. Most whimsical, Cirque de Noël, that was Isabella and Alyssa Liebarger with Joan Bruschi. And the overall winner this year for the gingerbread contest is A Historical Christmas, Leonard and Anderson families. And they are still on display up here at the community center. If you get a chance to look at them, they're pretty involved, and these people took a lot of time making them. When they entered the contest, it was an entry fee of $85, and all those funds will be donated to the Bethel Park Adopt a Family. Behind me, or on my left, is a mailbox. This mailbox is for letters to Santa. We'll check to make sure there's none in there tonight so he can take them back with him. But he will come and take the letters. The mailbox itself will be out in front of the community center so you can drop off your letter to Santa. At this time, I want to introduce our guests of honor, and that is Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Ho, 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 everyone, and Merry Christmas. I'd like to read you a story that's about Santa, and it's called The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. All the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. My goodness, this does not want to cooperate with us tonight, Mrs. Claus. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. More rapid than eagles, the coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose is like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and then, with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Thank you very much, Santa and Mrs. Claus. If this time the staff that are here can help us come up, and we're going to count down to light the tree. Don't be shy. And we're going to rely on Santa's magic to make this work. So we're going to start with 5 if you're ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas. And hopefully next year we'll be in a little bit different situation and get back to normal. So thank you very much.